Yeah, come on in, come on in. We live. I ain't gotta do all that. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and welcome to a Rock With Me Nation special with the Rock With Me Nation. Yeah. I started to call it the Sunday sermon, but I felt like that would have been blasphemous for me to do that. I see we already got folks up in here though. Yeah, we got Groovy Fee in the building. Grand Madam Tarot, my spiritual advisor, is in here. Yeah, we in here. We in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. And we're gonna have a blast tonight. We're gonna have a blast tonight. Today, some folks consider today the first day of their week. And I believe in getting your week started off with a blast. Some of y'all went to church today, got the word and everything like that. Some of y'all went to church and, well, you wasn't even out the church parking lot real good before you forgot everything you had learned. You ever go to church? You didn't went to church. You didn't got the sermon. You didn't got benediction. You didn't got the offering. Ooh, offering. We gonna talk about that. You didn't got the offering. You got everything you need. You feeling good. You didn't got the word. You there. And you run into somebody that you seen at the church. I would like to think that the church would sit with you. If you was in church all day, then you should be able to go a whole day without damn sinning. You should. If you was in church for 2 hours, you should go at least 2 hours. No, some folks come out of church. They ain't like, damn, why you go to church all the damn time? Don't seem like none of the lessons sticking. Speaking of church, we got two. Groovy Feet in pulled up, Anansi the Spider in pulled up. And you know what I say? If we got two, we got a crew. So we gonna make it do what it's gonna do. Speaking of church, I mean, you know what? Because I want to make sure Marvin Sapp. Not to be confused with Bob Sapp. No. Marvin Sapp. Never would have made it. When was the last time a pastor was in the news for doing some Jesus stuff? Yeah. No. You read the Bible, I read the Bible. We're not finna do that. Whether you believe in it or not. That's not what we're saying. But you read it, I read it. When's the last time you heard or saw one of these pastors? We're not talking about the one in your neighborhood. That ain't what we're talking about. We're not talking about the one right down the street. I'm talking about folks like Joel Osteen, Marvin Sapp. When the last time you ever seen one of them do something like what would Jesus do? When was the last time you ever seen or heard one of them do something like Jesus would do? I ain't asking. I'm just asking. 40,000. Lock the doors. Can't nobody get out. And they say folks was coughing up $100 and everything like that. You know what? It's folks that Grand Madam is older than me. And it's some folks, it's some Christians older than me. And it's some folks that know the Bible more than I do. But what do I say? I say I ain't the smartest person. I ain't sharp. This is when I need Mr. Ray Smith. This when I need Mr. Ray Smith, because you just locked the door. 911. Yes. I like to report that I'm being held against my will. Now, how you know they got it? Everybody that go to your church ain't in your tax bracket, or are they? What do you say? Y'all just finna go get you a value meal. Well, if I've been in church all damn day, you damn right I'm gonna go get something to eat. Value meal, whether it's Burger King, Popeyes, Outback Steakhouse, Longhorns. I'm finna go eat. Oh, folks don't need their money. Y'all tell. I don't know. I've seen that and laughed my. Okay, now tell them it ain't just me. Pastor took offers to a whole new level. Yes, he did. yes, he did. Yes, he did, Grand Madam, to a whole new layer. I'm like, bro. Right? When they ask questions about why folks don't go to church like they used to, and he went home and slept good too. He went home and he slept good. He went out. Ooh. I'm gonna say it one more time. What was Jesus? What was his profession? He had a job. He did. He had a job. He did. He had a job. He was a carpenter, right? All right. Anybody remember seeing him in fine clothes? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Wrote watches? Anything like that? You see him wearing any jewelry? I know what the wise men bought him, but I don't remember no passages, nothing like I got hair of lamb's wool, feet of clay. I got that. I ain't got nothing that saying that dude had the finest linens on. Nothing like that. I could be wrong. I could be. I don't remember nothing about him having the finest sandals. Those sandals made by Stacey Adams. Nothing like that. He just went on to handle his business. He just went on to handle his business. Locked the door and he was serious. Yeah. I was laughing so hard I just couldn't believe it. I just told my wife, I said, you know the sad part about it? It was some people in that church, they're gonna go right back the next Sunday. Because my thing would be, well, Pastor, if you need some money, why you ain't take that to Jesus? Why you ain't take that to God? You ain't pray on it? Because ain't that what happened when we need something? We pray on it, right? Right. And you won't always get money from the church. They got a fund. Every church supposed to have a fund and everything like that, but they ain't giving you money every month to help with your bills. That ain't what no church doing. So Theo, what you saying? I ain't saying. I'm just saying that didn't seem God like to me. That's all. But hey, I'm just over here. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's all that is. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Hey, they like it. I love it. They like it. I love it. Moving right along, though. Moving right along. So, first of all, I want to thank y'all for pulling up tonight. Did y'all hit that like button? Hit that like button and everything like that. Yeah. Subscribe. This is your first time pulling up. So, what's next on the thing? The MCU, Doomsday, Avengers, Doomsday, Avengers, whatever that second movie is, Secret Wars, whatever that is. So yes, it's gaining a lot of traction. Should have known it was gaining a lot of traction. Should have known why it was gaining a lot of traction because they started talking about the video game a few months ago. We know how this stuff goes. So now we gonna segue Black Panther 2028. So hey, look, this is a safe space. This is a safe space. Do what you gonna do. Do what you gonna do. Knock on some wood. Thank you, Father, Lord up in heaven. I turned 57 in a few weeks. I'm gonna say it one more time. I turned 57 in a few weeks. I didn't see my fair share. I saw every last damn Ocean 11's movie. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I saw every last one of them. I did. Safe to say, I saw Endgame and Infinity War. But Theo, where you going with this? I didn't did this enough for me in my lifetime. I didn't went to enough movies, didn't pay for enough movies like this in my lifetime where they got 30, 40 something people in the damn movie and ain't the three of them looking like me. So I'm good. I'm good. You might feel the need to go partake of this. Hey, do your thing. But if I'm gonna pay, me, Gerald, I'm gonna need that movie to look like the opposite in reverse. I'm gonna need to see more of me up there. That for me to dig in my pocket. For me, my wife, my kids, and everything. For me to dig in my pocket, I'm gonna need some more chocolate. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. And I ain't trying to be funny, but okay, well, I didn't ask for Sam Wilson to be Captain America. Strike. That's strike two, because the first strike would be not enough chocolate. M'Baku is a T'Challa, aka Black Panther villain. That would be strike three. Shorty is the griot right now. She's not the Black Panther. That would be it. We out, because you don't get the 3 strikes in baseball. Yeah. It ain't enough for me. It ain't me with the knowledge between my ears, the pigmentation on my skin, the integrity inside my body. I can't do it. I can't do it. Don't tag me. Don't ask my opinion of it. I didn't did it enough. I went to go see every damn Superman movie. I wasn't really in it like that. I watched every episode of Green Arrow. I wasn't in it like that. I watched every episode of The Flash. I wasn't in it like that. I saw all them damn movies from phase 1 and 2 and 3. And it's safe to say 4. I wasn't in it like that. I wasn't in it. I watched WandaVision. I wasn't in it like that. I wasn't. I watched Spider-Man back in the day. I wasn't on it like that. I wasn't. X-Men. No, I did not watch X-Men 97. Let me not even tell that. But I wasn't in the X-Men like that. Now I done bought all them damn X-Men comic books. All them great writers, all them great artists. I done read the new Teen Titan when they had Richard Grayson on there in his green skivvy shorts with them green pixie boots and Cyborg. I did all that. They didn't got my money. Thus, I'm not obligated to give them no more. I'm not obligated to give them no more. And if you've been rocking with me like I've been rocking with you, you know we got this thing going on in the Rock With Me Nation right now. Well, we ain't even looking at Hasbro like that. No, we customizing a whole bunch of black figures this year. Shout out to Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith just did a custom King Cadaver. He did. Just did a custom Baron Macabre. He did. And just did a custom version of T'Challa's brother, the one that looked effed up, foobarbed and everything, not to be confused with Hunter. Yeah, so that's where we at. I ain't got it like that. Well, I got it like that, but I'm not gonna do that. What you do is what you do. Do what you gonna do. This, like I said, this a safe space. It is. It ain't me to tell you what you do, what not to do. No. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do and why I'm gonna do it, or rather, to the point, what I'm not gonna do and why I'm not gonna do it. Where the hell is Monica? You know what? Where the hell is Monica? Are you ready for me? Before I start, I just want to get a few things off my chest. Looks like everything I do, everywhere I go, and everything I see seems to be through some kind of magnifying glass. Can I talk about it? While you're looking, I suggest you take a good look. And I hope you find just what it is you're looking for. Just like the song says, ain't nobody's business what I do. Now can I move on, move on, move on? Can I get a witness off up in them Jeeps? Amen. I don't see nothing wrong with a little truth. Now, wait a minute. Go there with me. You see, the good book says that the truth is the light, is the will. Listen, I said all that to set it up like this. How long I've been? Come on, yo. How long I've been talking about Monica Rambeau? I say how long I've been talking about Monica Rambeau. I'm gonna say it the best way I can, because folks like to run and go tell stuff and everything like that. I caught hell for defending Monica Rambeau. I caught hell for stating the significance of Monica Rambeau and her family. I caught hell. I caught hell. I caught pure D hell. And all I talked about was the significance of that character, the significance of her having her mother and her father in her life. That's all I did. And I caught hell. I did my best to educate us, and caught hell. When I asked, what could we, including myself, do better? I caught hell. Hell that I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not necessarily pressed to revisit, but I caught hell. Blackball, if you will. Yes, blackball. And it all started because of Monica Rambeau. All because of Monica Rambeau. I said she didn't get treated right in WandaVision. I said she should have been the first Captain Marvel. I said, ask the question, where in the hell was her damn father at? Instead of us wanting to sit around here and paint it like Maria Rambeau is a lesbian or a single black mother. There's nothing wrong with either one of them. It's not. That's not Monica's story. When I sat up there and I threw a flag on the play because I knew what the script read, and I say, hey, they finna leave her stranded in an alternate universe. I said that. When you look at how Marvel has gotten down historically since they've been an entity, and I'm talking about Marvel Studio. Whenever they do that with a character, they don't bring them back. Black, white, Jew, Gentile, male, female, it don't matter. And I said it, and I caught hell. I caught hell. I caught hell. I got ridiculed. I got trolled. I got blackballed. I got folks coming at me. I got folks calling me a liar and all that other crap. All I did was point out, hey, that character, y'all don't see that? What did you get in the Marvels? They did a lot of singing and dancing. Did you really get anything to uplift the character Monica Rambeau? No, you didn't. And what did they do with Maria Rambeau? Oh, have her show up at the end of the Marvels in Carol's costume. At no point in time. And Maria done been in the MCU, I don't know how many damn times. I know twice as a superhero, and as of yet, you ain't seen her be one of her daughter's aliases yet. Oh no, it's always so. You got Monica looking up to Kara, and you got Maria walking around in Kara's damn I caught hell. I caught hell. Mind you, I'm just sitting back looking at how this game gonna be played. I'm like, okay, if this movie don't do well, based on how this company being ran, it's gonna be the fault of the director. The director is a black woman. It's not gonna look good on her resume. If anything, they should have given that black woman a Miss Marvel series because she's a huge Kamala Khan fan. But you sat up there and gave her she never said she was a Carol Danvers fan. And she didn't say she knew a damn thing about Monica. So you get what you get. We finna entertain the movie fans, the general audience who could give two damns about the fate of the black female director or the black character, female or male. They don't give two damns. The general audience ain't there for them. The general audience was there for Brie Larson. The general audience was there for Carol Danvers. The general audience was there for Kamala Khan. The general audience wasn't there for Monica Rambeau. They don't know a damn thing about Monica Rambeau, the general audience, except for what the MCU gave them in WandaVision. But you know who should have been there for Monica Rambeau? And it should have started the day Carol Danvers showed up in the MCU. Not one point, not one time as a people did we act like we knew that. I'm sorry. Not one time did we act like we cared, nor we knew a damn thing about Monica Rambeau. Thus, why bring her back? For what? She a woke character. Now, mind you, they ain't done a damn thing to invest in this character, but she's a woke character that don't move the needle. Why bring her back for what? Who's checking for her? The general audience didn't give a damn about her. They don't know about her. Comic book fans, watch what I say with this one. Comic book fans, we checked out with Black Panther 2, and we never gave two damns about how they portrayed Monica based on how they brought in Carol. Oh, we was pissed off about that going all the way back to the damn Captain Marvel movie. Yeah, we've been pissed off. We didn't like how the Rambeaus got portrayed in Captain Marvel, and we damn sure didn't like how Maria nor Monica were portrayed in WandaVision. And did you hear anybody throw a flag on the play? Did you see anybody throw a flag on the play? Did you hear anybody white say any damn thing about Monica Rambeau? No, you did not. You ain't heard nobody say that character had a dunk taken on her except for a few people. In 2025, when we looking at what the government is doing in regards to our representation and our imagery in the military, I find it absolutely heinous that there were some of us that get down like this in regards to black characters. I find it absolutely heinous. So in regards to Monica Rambeau, as Gray would say, you get the representation you settle for. And we settled for little to no representation in regards to Monica Rambeau. We didn't give two damns about I'm saying we, because I'm part of it, right? Right. I'm black, right? Right. We didn't act like we gave two damns about the representation of Monica Rambeau. Thus, the MCU not having to give two damns about the black female director, the black female actress, Teyonah Parris, nor the black female character she portrayed. That's our fault. Notice what I said. I didn't exclude myself from that because I'm black. That's our fault. We failed the director, we failed the actor, and we failed the character. We didn't know enough, didn't care enough, and preferred bitching at each other, slighting one another, as opposed to standing 10 toes down for all of our black characters like we were supposed to. So that's what happened to Monica Rambeau. You ain't getting it. There's my wife. There's my wife, Skyline Designs, in the building. Yeah, been saying it. Been saying it. So Monica Rambeau is in purgatory. And it's our fault. It's not the MCU's fault. That's not the MCU's fault that Monica Rambeau ain't showing up. That's our fault. Our fault, and we need to own it. We don't need to run from it. We need to own it. So that's what's going on. Crazy. They can give us Kelsey Grammer, beast, but anyway. Blade. We don't feel no type of way about that. Hasn't Teyonah Parris showed up in more MCU projects than Kelsey Grammer? So we got to get the beast back, but not the person the beast was looking at on the examination table. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. And I know what some of us gonna say, and I don't even want to hear it because I get so sick and tired of us making excuses. Oh, well, Theo, she might be in it. Before you tell me she might be in it, how about you go find out whether or not she in it? Because my question gonna be, if they can announce everybody else, Kelsey Grammer, why they can't announce her? So don't come running to me. Don't come running to me being the MCU's mouthpiece. That's the best way I can say it. That's the best way I can say it. But Blade, staying right there with the MCU. Damn, we got a lot of Blade going on. We got a lot of MCU stuff going. Blade, yes. Blade is off the table. Has Blade been canceled? Yes. But how long ago did I tell y'all that though? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I'm not the prophet, but y'all been looking at what I've been looking at. Y'all just as observant as I am, right? Y'all are. I told you I'm not the smartest pencil in the box. I told y'all damn near. I told you when this dude, Mahershala Ali, went to go do the Jurassic Park movie. I said it's a wrap. Didn't I say that then? Didn't I say that then? Soon as he stepped away to go do Jurassic Park, I said Blade is canceled. Oh no! What the hell you mean? How old is he? All right. How do we normally do movies? He got to go shoot it. Okay, what are he gonna do after he shoot the movie? He gotta go push it. He got to go on the press tour, the junket, and all that other good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, when you think we gonna get that then? Because mind you, we got black actors out there talking about it's hard for them to get a damn job. Well, why would he wait? The light, Jurassic Park went and got him because the light was on him. Why would he let the light dim? Especially when we know Hollywood don't like pushing us all at the same damn time. Oh no, my dog got to get in where he fit in. He ain't got time to be waiting on the MCU that's effing around with it. See, this is what I love about being a comic book fan. I like this. I don't want to insult the general audience, but you're not a comic book fan. So you ignorant to some stuff. The general audience is. Now, mind you, is some of them willfully stupid. But here's what I love about being a comic book fan. Who's the writer on Ultimate Black Panther? Who's the writer on Ultimate Black Panther? And mind you, this goes all the way to the MCU's mindset from the top all the way down to the bottom. Who's the current writer on Ultimate Black Panther? That's right. It's Brian Hill. It's Brian Hill. It is. It is Brian Hill. Question. Who wrote Blade's last story arc? Last two to be exact. Who wrote Blade's last two story arcs? Now, mind you, I reviewed them. And I'm here to tell you, oh, I didn't already took it down. Replaced it with his 5-issue run. But if you read Brian Hill's first Blade run, you know that reads just like a damn movie. I'm gonna say, can I say that one more time? Yeah, and I do. It reads just like a damn movie. So then you sit up here and you say to yourself, so I'm Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige. I want to do a Blade movie. I don't know a damn thing about comics. I ain't started checking for comic books until I was in my late teens. I didn't say that. But I want to do a Blade movie. I didn't even been convinced that it should be rated R. I don't know what script to come up with because I don't read comics. And somehow that rationality has made sense to the damn general audience. You know, had they went by the Flashpoint story that was in the comic books, that would have been a beautiful ass movie. But we thinking that no, you did that for the general audience. You have asked it for the general audience. So the comic book fan didn't show up because we got Flashpoint at the house. What that is. We got both Blade runs by Brian Hill. Why you don't want to just who think that's a bad idea? Who think that's a bad idea? Who think either one of Brian Hill's runs on Blade being adapted to the big screen is a bad idea? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I read the first run and I read the second run, and so we could have did that. We ain't want to do that. They say if you want to do something, you will find a way to get it done, regardless of how hard it is. They say if you don't want to do something, you'll find 1,000 excuses not to get it done, regardless of how easy it is. Well, I don't know what to tell y'all other than the fact, if you are a Blade fan, but you don't necessarily read comic books, I'm pretty sure Brian Hill's initial run on Blade is available, trade paperback, probably too. I would say go get that. You're not going to be disappointed. If you need some more MCU influence, Doctor Strange is in that story. Could have had Mahershala Ali and was it Benjamin Cumberbatch? Yeah, could have had that. Could have. Yeah, we could even slid Bloodline in there. Could even slid Bloodline in there. Wrote a little small part for her and everything like that. Could have. And since you want to do so much with Blade Daughter, I don't work at Marvel. I don't, but I would have Blood Hunt as a series on the table for this October. I would have Blood Hunt. Since you like Bloodline like that, that's what I would do. But hey, so yeah, Blade canceled. If you gonna see Blade, you will either see Blade in the Midnight Suns series, if they ever do something with that, they did say that's where you might see Blade at. There's another place you might see Blade at. It won't be in his own movie. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and nip that in the bud. That ain't where that's gonna happen. Yeah, not gonna see Blade there. Maybe Midnight Suns, something like that. Yeah, Midnight Suns film, or we might see Blade in Avengers Secret Wars. So good luck with that one. As we say in the Rock With Me Nation, we got Blade at the house. What's going on, King Cam? What's going on? What's going on? We in the building. King executives don't hire writers or artists. They just throw stuff out there to make money and loot. Hey, that's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah, I went with Hill. I went with Hill. I ain't nowhere in the world. Non-comic book readers shouldn't make the movie, but unfortunately, they had the money. Hey, they have it and they don't mind blowing it. I'm gonna let them be great. We did say we did. Give him the ball, but they don't want to do that. So they gonna make it do what it do. They saw the backlash with them clowns giving Shorty the mantle of Black Panther, and they saw that box office drop, and they said, nope, that won't work. Nope. Blade is done, and I'm guessing he's not even coming to either the multiverse. They say he might show up in the Avengers. Outside of spaces like here in D-Real's channel, only other person I know was Eric July, who made multiple videos speaking on the misrepresentation. Yeah. And that's what that be. But the thing is everybody, I don't want to say everybody, but if and shout out to Eric July and everything. I know he's might not necessarily be everybody's cup of tea, but heavy is the head to wear the crown. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. And when you know it, you're supposed to speak on it. Some things got to be. I don't. I guess the best way to say it is in a short period of time, I've been blessed to not have to rely on the MCU for representation. The people that I know, the Rock With Me Nation, we are we're very well invested in seeing us as a people. And it's not to say we disparage anybody else and everything like that. It's just that there ain't nothing wrong. And I meant what I said. I said what I meant. There ain't nothing wrong in Black. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with you as a Black person wanting to see just as much Black as a white person sees white, as a yellow person sees yellow, as a red. You want to see you. And folks try and make you feel bad. I was reading somewhere, and it's one of those things, and I guess we can go ahead and transition on over to it. Black Panther, The Man Without Fear, or rather subtle racism of X-Men fans, explored. I don't know how to feel about that statement about I don't want to have to force them together. And I don't know how to take it when folks that put on like they Black on social media act like they Black. They don't want Aurora and T'Challa together because of the editors at Marvel. And some of us will even go further to say, well, I don't want them together because it's BS. Reginald Hudlin put them together. Well, when do we get to say stuff like that? Or when is that ever the same thing when it comes to Sue and Reed Richards, Gambit and Rogue, Scott and Jean? No, Logan is for Aurora. You know what? I never thought I'd say this because I believe love is love. But I'm so sick of that damn narrative being pushed in regards to Aurora as to why she can't be with T'Challa. We already got the interracial couple. How about we do something with that one? As in Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Why don't we do something with that? How about we do something with their child that went up to the room and they never came back down? Why we don't feel forced to explore that relationship? It's right there. I'm so sick of the damn excuses from folks that don't look like us, and I'm damn sure tired of them from folks that claim to be us in regards to why T'Challa. Hell, I'm like Reginald Hudlin. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, they supposed to be together. The top black dude at Marvel, the top black female at hell yeah, they supposed to be together. What that marriage signifies in there, hell yeah, they supposed to be together, and they ain't supposed to be the only damn black couple at Marvel together. Hell, if we doing that, why ain't Sam married to Misty Knight? Why they ain't got a child walking around? If Adam Brashear is too damn old to be with Aurora, and we gonna sit up here as black folks and let that nonsense walk, well, hell, Logan too damn old for Aurora. If Adam Brashear is too old for Monica Rambeau, then Logan, Dusty, Rusty, hairy ass is too damn old for every damn female over there at Marvel. Jean and Aurora, especially when you know Aurora and Jean like sisters. That's a nasty, filthy ass relationship. And them folks over there in the X group, well, I said it. It's Sunday. I ain't taking it back. Some of them closet racists. Some of them closet racist. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. You want to be able to spot a racist real quick or know when you listening to one, let them use the word woke incorrectly. That's the telltale sign right there. And they can be black, white, Jew, Gentile. Let somebody use woke incorrectly. They just told you every damn thing you need to know about their mindset in regards to how they see you. So they got Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Cloak and Dagger to explore. Yeah, if they want the relationship, there you go right there. There you go right there. Castlevania did okay. They need to follow that. Yeah. They canceled Blade because Disney Hollywood wants to emasculate the black men. They've been doing that. They've been doing that. They've been doing that. They've been doing that. I could go all the way to Captain America, the First Avenger. Gay. But I ain't gonna do that because I easily could. I easily could. So stand right there though. Black Panther 2028. They trying to make sure if you saw the first two Black Panther movies, you won't be around to see the third one. Boy, they don't give two damns about folks that's been T'Challa fans since 1966 seeing T'Challa. Do they? No, they don't give two damn. Not only do they not give two damn, the general audience don't give two damns. Some of us don't give two damns about some of us not having said, hey, T'Challa dead. T'Challa's dead. T'Challa dead. He gone. Shooty the Black Panther now. Black Panther well. So some of us, it's 2025. We still gonna be talking about hanging out with the MCU in 2028. Let me see. Ironheart. I don't know why we were so happy about Armor Wars. That's not James Rose's story. I don't know what we be getting happy about. That's not James Rose's story. What we really getting geeked about Tony Stark's story being told through James Rose, you know what that's like? That's like us getting geeked about T'Challa's stories being told through Shorty. Or Peter's story being told through Miles. That's what we doing. And then let me say this. James Brown had a song, came out. My mother was a huge James Brown fan. Shout out to Chadwick Boseman, as you played James Brown. Get on up. He had this song called I'm Black and I'm Proud. Now that's a powerful statement. That's a powerful statement. But now what I believe is that statement means different things to different Black people. It's not necessarily synonymous. As in, it doesn't mean the same thing to every Black person. Well, Theo, what do you mean? What I'm about to say, hope is received the way I intended to be received. Respect for us individually and respect for ourselves as in one another. Jonathan Majors is Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors, and congratulations, Jonathan Majors. Congratulations, he and Megan Good on their private ceremony last week. Jonathan Majors is Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors was wrongfully terminated. Now, they had a right to do it, but he was wrongfully terminated by Marvel Studios. He was not given the benefit of the doubt that somebody that doesn't look like him does get. He was discarded. He was thrown away in the trash. And some of us have experienced that in our own personal lives. We're in a relationship with somebody. You come home, they've thrown your stuff out. They telling you to get out. They found somebody. They don't want to be with you. So you're discarded like trash. You go through a whirlwind of emotions when you experience that. And some of us have experienced it. Well, when did you go back to the abusive relationship? When did you go back to the person who you gave your all to and it wasn't good enough? Soon as somebody said something about you, they believed it and threw you away, because that's what it was. Grace Jabari said something. Rolling Stone magazine, trash magazine. Rolling Stone magazine said something about him. Not one time did the studio do what other studios have done for others that did not look like him. Stand behind him. Support him. Be in their corner. No, they got rid of him. Why we want him to go back? We talk about go where you are appreciated, celebrated, not tolerated. Why are we still on social media begging for Disney to take him back? No differently than begging for Marvel to recast T'Challa. I got T'Challa at the house. And last I checked, it don't say a whole lot to be begging. This ain't Jodeci. We ain't trying to get next to a woman. No. This is you begging, us begging for something that was wrongfully taken away on numerous occasions and feel like we don't have any other choice but to beg. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. What we don't do is we don't link up like we need to promote our own stuff. That's what we don't do. See, that's how Rogan get to be where he at. They network. Dana White, they network. The Paul brothers, Logan them, that's how they blow up like that, because they blow each other up. We don't do that over here, though, do we? We feel like we fighting for pennies, don't we? All this damn knowledge that we got in a plethora of areas, and we don't know how to do that, do we? Shout out to 50 Cent. Heard he just put down a payment on a 50 Cent Studios, a G Unit Studios. Shout out to him. Get that going, big dog. But we don't know how to do that, though, do we? They circulate that money. They grow that money. They blow each other up. They get each other big. Oh, it ain't got nothing to do with whether I like you or not like that. No, I'm going to grow that money. We can't do that over here. We can't do that over here. We can't do that over here for nothing in the world. What we want to do is beg. What we begging folks for? What beg for what? If we can create our very own HBCU and we can create our very own baseball league, I don't think we need them for Jonathan Majors to play the role of a superhero. I don't believe we need them for Jonathan Majors to play the role of a superhero or a supervillain that's going to put him or blow his status up. Oh, no. We've been good at doing that ourselves. Shout out Dwayne McDuffie. See, I did that. We've been good at that. Beg for what? I would love to say I would love for this to be the last time, the last day I go on social media and see us begging for something, but Speaking of begging, April 5th, stay home. That's National Protest Day here in America. Stay home. Stay home. We did our protest, was it November 4th? That's when we did our protest. It's some other folks that I guess we're gonna let them go do this. We're gonna let them go out there in the streets. We're gonna let them take the signs. We're gonna let them stand on the corners. We're gonna let them walk down the streets and everything like that. Stay home, take care of your family. Stay home, take care of your neighborhood. Stay home, take care of your community. But on April 5th, that's this Saturday, find something else to do. Fine. They got it. They got it. It's their reason. They the reason we're in this in the first place. We have to do better. We don't need them, but unfortunately, some of us need their validation. We got to do better. We got to do better, King Cam. We got to do better. We are on our Dare Field. We are post MCU here. We're big there. Bill Foster's son and nephew need to be in the MCU. Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. That's that representation, though. What they give you for Bill Foster? I know we love Lawrence Fishburne. We do. We love Lawrence Fishburne. Excellent actor. But you ain't got Bill Foster. The general audience don't know who the hell Bill Foster is. They just know Lawrence Fishburne played him. Just like the general audience didn't know who Zara Bard was. They just know that the young lady, I call her young because I don't want to be disrespectful, but they just know that Queen played him. That's it. They don't know a damn thing about Zara Bard. Don't know, don't care. Don't know, don't care. So yeah, we got to do a better job. We got to do a much better job. King, they know what it means, and they know they are appropriating it. I drop combo as soon as you got to get them straight. The sad part is we keep correcting them as to how to use the term woke, but they choose to do otherwise. The reason for that, King, is because there's someone in their camp that looks like us that makes it okay. It's always because, see, the vitriol, and what do I mean when I say the vitriol? Well, certain things you can't, when you know you didn't say something you ain't supposed to say, and you didn't call hell for saying it in your face, it registers. Like I know based on the conversation with my daughter, it's stuck with me. I feel some type of way when I use the word female. I did, because my daughter, I hear her in my, that was a conversation. Hey, Dad. There is some empathy there, though. I do care about what my daughter said. I do care about my women, our women in general. And so if they don't like that, hey, well, let me not say that. Let me work it out my vocabulary, and I won't say that. Well, I can tell you I had a conversation on the phone. Somebody, wasn't me, used the word woke incorrectly, checked it right. Hey, that's wrong. That's not woke. That ain't. Well, see, it's not enough of us in folks' day-to-day lives, because folks check out social media. They don't give a damn about social media. But day-to-day lives, like, there are YouTubers that interact with us on various levels, and we make it okay. We make it okay. And I'm talking around it because we know who uses the word. We know pretty much what their statement is, what their style is, and everything like that. And I've seen them interact with certain of us. So I'm not going to call out our names and everything like that, but we don't check them. Now, mind you, I'm not necessarily looking for somebody to be checked on air, but there's always that private one-on-one conversation when you don't want to, hey, let me holler at you real quick. That word right there? Yeah. But watch this. There are those of us that use that word incorrectly to push a narrative. I'm going to say it one more time. There are those of us that use that word incorrectly. We profited from the narrative that we pushed. So it ain't just other folks. We doing it too. We doing it too. But yeah, definitely got to be checked. Definitely got to be checked on when it's there. So where are we at right now? I said April 5th, stay home. Don't get caught up in that nonsense. Xavier leaves the X-Men for good. I did not read it, but everybody and their mother's covering it. So X-Men Hunt, they are writing Charles Xavier out of the X-Men. Lalandra is back. Lalandra is back. Charles is leaving Earth. They going to go get their daughter. See. So I guess I know who idea that was. This definitely ain't the Krakoan age. This ain't the Krakoan age right here. No, this feel like quite a few steps backwards. But then again, I'm not an X-Men fan. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. I like the X-Men. I understand what they stand for. That's a socially conscious team. That's a social team. That's not a woke team. That's a social team. Oh, got a long ways to go before they get woke. But yeah, so that's what's going on over there. And that said, we didn't got past that. Did y'all check out Bitterroot? The Sangaree family is back. 1964 Mississippi, 1964 Harlem. The Sangaree family is, well, Bitterroot is back. I can't really say the Sangaree family is back because they ain't got but one survivor and everything. But yeah, go get that. Go get that. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but we're gonna bring it to you. We drop issue 1 today and everything like that. And as Kamoyo said, right off the rip, right out the gate, we got Geno action. Geno action. Apparently, Charles Leaving will also play into the comic Imperial, where I guess T'Challa will cameo in. Man, I can't even say I'm looking forward to that. I can't. And great, thank you. Because you just made me, I'm gonna say not tell him thank you. Because you just made me think about something. I was watching this video on YouTube the other night, and they were talking about the popularity of characters between 2005 to current. They had the little bars up there and everything like that. I have to go back and find it. It had like a little graph, and you would see where Superman was the #1. Then it was Batman with #1 graphs going back and forth and everything. And T'Challa peaked at 2018. He peaked as far as being known in 2018. And right after that, he was done. T'Challa, the Black Panther, peaked in 2018, and after that was done. And I sit back and I replay conversations. I replay words that I've heard from various people in regards to the Black Panther IP, T'Challa, Shuri. I go back and I think about stuff that I've read, Reginald Hudlin, Jonathan Mayberry. When I say stuff that I've read, and even Jonathan Hickman. And what I say, not their stories per se, but the stuff that they put on social media in regards to Black Panther. And I'm sitting up and saying to myself, when you read somebody say T'Challa's dead, and that's their definitive statement. Mind you, this 2025, Chadwick Boseman passed away in 2020, God rest his soul. And when you look at somebody 5 years later, still saying it with their chest, T'Challa's dead, like that's it. They don't want to hear nothing else about T'Challa. I can't do nothing but look at Kevin Feige and kind of like, that was your intent to kill off the damn character, huh? Like that was your intent. And because you pressed, let's see, let's go down the list. Bo DeMaio, you got him. That's a black man. You got him to go participate in the tomfoolery. You got the whole damn cast and crew. The whole cast and crew. That's wild. The whole cast and crew to participate in deleting this character. Even got some YouTubers to sign off on it. Some social media influencers to sign off on delete. Something they would never think to do with Batman. I don't give a damn. I don't care. There's never going to be a reason to delete Bruce Wayne. There will never be a reason to delete Clark Kent. There will never be a reason to delete Peter Parker. And I'm sitting, and we know it. And we signed off on it. I say we because we be on social media. Oh, he dead. It's Shorty turn now. We don't give two damns. We don't give two. We ain't holding Marvel's feet to the fire for nothing. Oh, you don't want to release the Snyderverse movie? Oh, we finna show our ass. Oh, you effing up Star Wars? We can show you better, we can tell you. You better not even think about effing with a Harry Potter book like that. You better not even think about effing around with a Lord of the Rings book like that. Oh no, the writers already telling you off the rip. They let the studios know, F with it if you want to. Over here. Like they really want that character gone. I'm sorry, Jed McKay. I heard what you said. That's your favorite Avenger. It sound good. I heard CB Cebulski. Hey, we got a great mini story. Christopher Priest writing it. He dead in it. It sound good. Actually, no, that sound horrible. But damn, since the actor passed in 2020, the toy company, the comic book company, and the movie studio, along with the video game company, golly, y'all don't want this character around. Derek was right. For 4 entities to move that hard against the fictional character, why would that be? The comic book company, the movie studio, the toy company, and the video game. Them 4 separate entities. Because the actor passed away. That's the lie they're going to tell you. No, it's what Derek said. It's because of the response that the movie got in 2018. And I just want us to think about how it's been dialed all the way back since then. And I don't want you just looking at it in the entertainment world. No, I want you to look at everything around you. Because Trump being in office is a response to Barack Obama being the president. You don't want to look at it like that, but no, that's, if you watch the joke, you watch Batman, the first one. The first one. When he took on Ra's al Ghul, remember the Joker card? Remember what they told him? Commissioner Gordon, you've escalated things. So now the criminals are going to escalate in kind. Well, America said to herself, we are past the point of racism. We can elect a biracial president. Well, that pissed off quite a few people who are insecure. That's why, regardless of whether or not the dude is a damn criminal or not, a liar or not, he ain't even got to be a God-fearing person. He just need to be somebody white that's the exact opposite of Barack Obama. And that's what that was. So when we look at them going, they can say what they want to in regards to T'Challa. They can say it. Sound good. Sound good. And that's all it is. Sounding. But the actions, oh no, the actions are monumental. We release a Black Panther action figure. We don't even tell you who it is. We just got Black Panther. Never. They always put T'Challa on the box. When they had Shuri as the Black Panther, they put her name on the box. We know how folks like to say, oh, it's just a mantle. Oh no, they released that Black Panther action figure with the second Black Panther movie and put no name on it. You had JR do his hit piece. Now, if Variety Magazine want to do a hit piece on somebody, you do it on that dude. But anyway, he did a 15-issue hit piece on T'Challa. That was around about the same time frame. The same time frame had the dude getting lumped up in damn near every issue. Damn near every issue. Then they only give Eve Ewing, you go months. Months. They bring Eve Ewing in. You only get 10. Not 12, 10. Not even a whole year. 10. Not even the same amount of issues that Jonathan Ridley got. But she wasn't writing hit pieces on the dude. Oh no, she was building him back up. Got the queen of, she got a doctorate. Got her up out of there in 10. Sherilyn Eaton come around. Oh no, she got to go in 3. They brought back the Blood Hunters. That's a brand new team. They gone. I don't know if we're going to ever see them again. 5-issue run. For no reason. Cheryl Lynn then gave you the diaspora. She building it up. She got the guys talking there. 3. You're done. You're done. He's over there in the Avengers. You doing good. We thought we was doing good when Aurora got over there. Aurora being in the Avengers is probably the worst thing to ever happen to that character, T'Challa, because they pieced him out. For no reason. You got one world under doom taking place right now. He ain't nowhere to be found. That's a crossover event. But that ain't the first crossover event he was MIA in. He was MIA in Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals. And you, the casual fan ain't gonna know. The general audience ain't gonna know. If you touching this character in all them places, pause. Oh, you sit up here like, what in the hell? And he been gone for how many issues now? 5. He been gone for 5 issues. They ain't even, and we've been reading comic books for a long time. You know, generally when somebody dip off the main team, they generally give them a backup story in the comic. Like if the Atom was the lead of Justice League, or hell, they actually doing it in Justice League Unlimited right now. You're giving backup stories. The Flash, Absolute Flash, 3-page backup story. It's T'Challa. You don't even know what's going on in the Meridian deal. He's just there. And why did he have to be there like that? Why can't him and Storm interact? Oh, let me guess. That's an editorial decision coming from folks that I'm sick of that don't look like me and go above and beyond to show I don't care what they say. They don't give 2 damns about me. Well, you know what? I canceled Avengers. That is no longer a monthly subscription. They need to be worried about. I'm gonna come back when T'Challa come back. I'm gonna come back when T'Challa come back. The backyard barbecue, us being in the field and the plantation and everything like that. Safe to say, I'm not checking for Captain America. Sam Wilson. Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm not. So Brian Hill got me right now with Ultimate Black Panther. Mr. Ayodele, Mr. Mario Ayodele, he got me with Storm. That's it. That's it right there. That's it. I want a T'Challa Black Panther book titled The Features and the Cameo. You know what the thing is? And I'm gonna say this. Because I'm gonna do it again. But when we say we want stuff, and please understand, Gray, this ain't aimed at you. We say we want stuff. Well, there's somebody that's got a Black Panther digital comic out there right now. You ain't read it? It's pretty good. 5 issues. You get what you want as a Black Panther fan. Whatever you feel like T'Challa should be doing, whatever you want T'Challa to do. I read the 5 issue digital comic. T'Challa is doing just that. Go support it. Go blow it up. That's somebody giving you exactly what you want them to give you. Now, what we should do is make it where that person could give us as many digital stories of T'Challa as we want. You go over there, you tell the person, hey, you did a great job. Are you working on issue number 2? What can I do to help speed up the process and everything like that? That go back to us working together. Okay. Now that's me talking about what somebody else did, which I don't mind doing. I don't mind giving people their props and everything like that. But I was doing a video comic book, and I'm trying to give folks, if you starving for Black Panther, give folks what they're looking for. Okay, well, you want the scientific genius? Let me give you that. You want to know about the vibranium? Let me give you that. You want to see about him teleporting? Let me give you that. You want him to take on some characters from back in the day? Let me give you that. Is it that we want it or we want it from Marvel? Like I said, I'm not asking you specific. Do we want it or is it that we just want it from Marvel? Because if we want it and we want it good, then there's some brothers and sisters out here that's trying to give it to you. Are we fraternizing with them? Are we interacting with them? Are we supporting them? Because I can't tell you how much work it is to create a digital comic. I can tell you what goes into doing that video comic book I was doing. Well, first of all, you got to write the script out. And then you got to have an eye for the pictures. As in, I'm trying to give folks comic book images with action figures. Well, that's got to be supported. Because I can give us the stories that we want in regards to T'Challa, no differently than the young man could give us stories in regards to T'Challa. But and we're doing it, and it's for free. Well, what's the incentive for us to keep doing it if folks ain't effing with it? I don't believe I'm wrong in saying more people familiarize themselves with John Ridley's 15-issue horrific run than looked at what that young man wrote, the digital comic, or looked at the video and it's 3 videos, but they less than 10 minutes, not less than 10 minutes each, less than 10 minutes all together. You getting what you want. That's the thing that we have to do a better job. I like superhero stories. I like good writing. I like stories about us. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And if somebody is giving it to me, I'm gonna consume it. If you're not giving it to me, well, like I said, God knocking on wood, knock on wood. I turned 57 in about 3 weeks, April 21st, and I didn't spend more than enough money on stuff that don't concern me. I'm good on that. I'm not telling anybody else what to do. I didn't did it enough. I didn't did it enough. So we're gonna keep the party rolling, keep it rolling. I saw that graph as well. Hey, hit me with that or share it on X. And I tell them share that on X. Share that on X. Cause yeah, I got to go back through my history. Facts. They won't delete. They would never dare, never dare to delete those characters. And the thing is, King Cam, we would never dare to speak on those characters. Never feel like we can speak. We would never feel that. We would never feel that. No. I wish you would say something. Keeping the party rolling though, because we came in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time and everything like that. So we've covered Marvin Sapp. I never would have paid it. Not enough chocolate in the MCU at all. Kelsey Grammer, but no Teyonah Parris. Damn this thing on that one. Blade cancellation, yes, it's canceled. April 5th, stay home. Xavier leaving the X-Men for good. At the very least, till they get a new editor-in-chief over there at the X-Men. T'Challa, 2028. I got T'Challa at the house. I ain't gotta wait. Who here gotta wait till 2028 to get them some T'Challa? I hope nobody in this video got it. I hope you, if you ain't got what I got, I hope you got enough. I hope you got T'Challa at the house. I hope you got Wakanda at the house. Some of us are blessed to have the Griot at the house. Some of us are blessed to have T'Chaka at the house. Some of us are blessed to have the Queen Mother Ramunda at the house. Some of us are blessed to have the Dora Milaje at the house. Hell, some of us are blessed to have Casper Cole and Hunter at the house. If you ain't got it, do what you can to get it. But I'm not pressed for Wakanda. I ain't got to wait till 2000. I ain't got to wait till 2028. And I'm hoping you ain't got to wait till 2028. I'm hoping whether during this live or when we get off this live, you can go get your fill of T'Challa right there and right there. That's what I'm hoping. What else we got? Bitterroot. Hey, don't sleep. Go get that. Go get that. Did I talk about Akogun number 2? I did not talk about Akogun number 2. And let me go ahead and tell y'all real. Okay, first of all, as I said before, Mario is not. That's not the same person that's not the same person that wrote Storm. And I think you getting the gist of that off of these first 2 issues. That's not the same person that wrote Storm. It's not. And Obertaler, that's a fool. And I don't know if you getting it. I don't know if you getting it. So if you go back to issue 1, you saw what went down with Obertaler and Obi, right? That's the drunk god, Obatala. You remember when Ogun came, right? Right. You remember when it cut off Obatala's arms. Remember that? Remember that? Remember the little creature that looked like a Hershey kiss? Remember him? Remember he said, hey, you will let my master go or we will destroy me. And Ogun kicked him. Remember the little creature was walking around for 1,000 years. Remember that? Remember that? Okay. Remember when he linked up with Ogun's mother? She was pregnant with Ogun. Remember that? The little antenna thing and everything like that? Right. You with me so far? Okay. Watch how this goes. Because I ain't never seen nobody. When I say played the long game, oh, he played the long game. So we get the issue 2. And so you know Ogun's family has been slain. You see that like, oh man, that's messed up. Then you get a little backdrop with Ogun, right? He got to face off against Shango. Shango, same thing. Right. And because I couldn't remember Ogun, I know what this was finna be. Right. And you get Oren Miller. What did Shango say? Hey, so you ain't even gonna disqualify you, boy? Say less. What did Ogun wind up doing? He wound up going to the moon where Obatala was chained. That's where he went. Had some questions for him. How was this even possible? What did Obatala tell him? Say, you know what? You don't even want to know how it was possible. That ain't what you really want. You want to know how to fix it. And where's the next time you see Ogun at? So think about it. So you get issue 2. We get Akogun getting effed up by the high priestess, right? She's shooting arrows at him and everything like that. He go back. He coming to have a dream about his dad, right? But you see Obatala. Have a dream about his wife, but you see Obatala. Have a dream about his mom, but you see Obatala. Then he get back up. First folks he come upon are the savages that even the monsters in the forest were afraid of. And all the savages have been foobarred. You see that, right? They missing their hearts, right? They were slaughtered by the same folks that slaughtered Ogun's tribe. And then you see at the end of issue 2, the high priestess. You see you see her 2 attendants. They got this platter full of hearts. And who they giving the hearts to? Ogun. Obatala dirty. When I say Obatala dirty, I just got one question. I'm gonna keep up with these notes, and we're gonna get into some action figuring. Then we're gonna get on up out of here. I just got one question. I'm waiting for the postman to drop off my copy this week. Yeah. T'Challa for 2028 sounds like you. Listen, we had T'Challa in 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 2018, 2019. They can't stop the show. They can't stop the show. But yeah, Obatala, I'm gonna tell you what Obatala is forgetting something. Because it's right there in the name. Akogun, brutalizer of gods. Obatala's a god. And I don't think Akogun is gonna take it too kindly when he realized that the reason why his family was slaughtered was just so Obatala could use him as some get back to the gods. Yeah, this nice right here. This nice right here. So yeah, that's what we got going on with Akogun. Like I said, this ain't got nothing to do with Storm. This ain't got nothing to do with Storm, so do not get it twisted. This ain't got nothing to do with Storm. That said, that's that part of that and everything like that. We let's go get some action figuring. Now, That's because that's my brother. You know what? Y'all hit my brother up on Twitter. Send some good wishes and some well wishes to him and everything like that. Big bro wasn't feeling well. Been off his square and everything like that. Big bro, we praying for you. Hoping you get better soon. My brother Daryl and everything like that. We definitely want him to get better. So this portion of the show is dedicated to my brother Daryl. Now, the thing is, what we're getting ready to do here, we're going to work on not what the figure is, what the figure could be. Say it one more time. Not what the figure is, but what the figure can be. Now, sometimes they will release action figures and you won't like it. You'll want the action figure, but you won't like it. Long story short, I bought the MCU version of Pietro, the Quicksilver. That is the worst Quicksilver action figure to get. Don't mess with that. I got it. I got it because I'm not really necessarily a fan of the Quicksilver action figures that they released. I'm not. We say, get what you want. So they released this action figure here. I'll just go ahead and give you the box. This is Marvel Boy. Yeah, that's what the box says. Marvel Boy. Now, this action figure did come out during the Captain Marvel wave. It did. Not the Captain Marvel wave. The Marvels wave. Came out during the Marvels wave. It did. This is how they got it packaged and everything like that. I'm gonna use this right here because I really believe I can make me a nice little vehicle out of this. But get the action figure, and I'm definitely gonna be putting this in plastic bags because I hate. They give the action figure in this right here. We take a look at the box. On the back, the action figure comes with the Hulk Build-A-Figure piece and 2 guns and everything like that. So what we are going to do here is we got plastic bags. We got our blaster guns here. Yep, we got them. So Theo, what are you doing with this action figure? So first of all, this is the action figure right here. Let's do this. So we want to make sure we get the butt, yeah, right off the rip. I'm loving that. We don't have pinless joints. We don't have that, but we do have the double jointed knees, so that's good. We got the double jointed elbows. That's good. We picking up that and everything like that. And let's see here. We got the butterfly joints on the shoulders. So we got that. That's cool. It's a nice little leg split right there. So Theo, who is this action figure going to be? Well, he don't look like Quicksilver. he don't look like Quicksilver to you? I believe I can get this action figure in some much more, in some better Quicksilver poses than the Quicksilver I already had. So yeah, that's my Quicksilver. Gonna take this. Like Theo, yeah, don't get what you want, get the action figure for you. And can't nobody tell you who the action figure is in your collection. Plastic bag. Now, this other action figure. Now, y'all have seen me do videos, and I know people probably think I'm a pervert. No, I'm not a pervert. I just like what I like. I like stuff to look a certain type of way. So you have probably seen the upper torsos that I got from Metaverse Customs. Shout out to you, big dog. Thank you so much for that. This right here, this action figure. Now, this is Squadron Supreme Power Princess. I'm gonna crack this puppy open. You see Power Princess. That's not what I'm looking at when I look at this. That's not who I'm looking at. Shout out to Diana Dotto, Weapon Hex Customs. I wanted a specific action figure, and she said, Theo, that action figure ain't gonna work. So I bought Power Princess with the intent purposes to make the action figure be who I want the action figure to be. Now, we get this, we see this, this is awesome. I like this. She's not going to look like this. Yes, Power Princess is Marvel's version of Wonder Woman. No. So, shout out to my brother Gray, D-Real, Mr. Smith. We know what's going to happen with this. Well, they do. So, I like Joanna Cargill, Frenzy. Mr. Ray Smith, being as stubborn as he is, he ordered the Joanna Cargill head sculpt. So, what we're going to do is this. Her legs, they're going to get dyed black. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. They're going to get dyed black. The arms are going to get dyed brown. The arms are going to get dyed brown. You can see she's kind of jacked and everything like that. And we're going to change her upper torso because this is going to be my Frenzy. This action figure is actually scales nice with your Titania action figure and your brand new She-Hulk action figure. So that's what I'm going to do here. I've got some upper torsos. You've seen them and everything like that. So I'm going to switch out her upper torso and paint this. So my Frenzy will have the black will be solid, right? And that's it. We're going to switch out the upper torso. We're going to make the arms brown. We're going to dye them brown. We got our rich synthetic dye right here. So we're going to get our rich synthetic dye it brown. We're going to get some black rich synthetic dye. And this is the project. We are going to have our very own Frenzy at the House Customs. So yeah, I bought this action figure with that intent purpose. The only reason why I bought this action figure was so that I could have my Frenzy at the house. So she comes with a shield. Won't be using that. Probably get that to somebody else. Extra set of hands. Comes with the feet to the void. Yeah, I got that part. My wife wants that. Big, real bad. The boy. So, but yeah. So when you go get your action figures, don't just look at what they are. Look at what they can be, especially if you're somebody that's customizing your own action figures, especially if you're us, because they're not necessarily looking at a Joanna Cargill and everything like that. So when you're looking at action figures for you, you might have to create that action figure yourself. So this right here is a great action figure to have if you're going to do Frenzy. Definitely worth it. So shout out once again to Weapon Hex Custom for putting your brother up on that knowledge and everything. Yeah, I need like 3 of those. Man, listen. I have what I can tell you is this. Unless the female action figure is tall, like She-Hulk, Titania, or Frenzy, or Power Princess, you can get away with getting those Moonstone action figures, which is better for dyeing. They're white plastic, so you can do that. And then you have the Spider-Woman action figure when she was in the black costume and everything like that. And those action figures, those female action figures are jacked. They got big biceps and everything like that. So unless the action figure just calls for a taller action figure, you don't necessarily have to do that. If I spin the block and get my Squadron Supreme at some point, I will wind up getting another Power Princess. But this Power Princess right here, this is strictly Frenzy. That was the only reason why I bought her. Didn't buy her for any other reason. Not gonna do anything else with her. And since Hasbro ain't doing anything for us this year, we got time. We got time. We got time. We keep up with these notes and throw this box away. Throw this box away. Don't need that. Don't need that. Not when we got our very own Quicksilver. That's what that is. So before we get on up out of here, I just want to let you know what we got coming down the pipe later on this week. We will be bringing to you Black Panther, Man Without Fear, issue 519. Make sure you got your Aurora in that one. She is. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Craven the Hunter in it. He is. Written by David List. Might want to stop on by. Also, what else we got? Oh, Blackest Night, issue 2. Yeah. That's gonna drop. That's gonna drop next few days. Also, Icon versus Hardware, issue 5. That's dropping. That's dropping. That's dropping. Static, Shadows of Dakota, issue 6. That's dropping this week. That's drop. We got a lot. We got a lot. Also, Protectors of Wakanda. That's gonna pop up on Wednesdays. Wednesday will be our official Wakanda Day. We will dedicate Wakanda, all things Wakanda, to Wednesday. But yeah, we got that. So yeah, I would make sure I got my notifications on. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel tonight, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, share the video. We got a lot coming down the pipe. Also, shout out to my brother Daryl. He did do an amazing job. I don't know if you've seen the video that he put up there. Black G.I. Joe military action figures and everything like that. My brother inspired me. So yeah, if y'all haven't checked that out, y'all go check that out. But other than that, we out. Told y'all we came here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. We did it in an hour and a half too. We did. Shout out to King Cam for stopping by. Gray, Kamoyo King, all y'all pulled up and everything like that. Grand Madam Tarot, my spiritual advisor, pulled up. Thank you so much. King Cam, yeah, he stopped by. Nitellos pulled up. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all could have been anywhere else. Daryl Field pulled up. Appreciate you, Big Daryl, for pulling up. Yeah, who else showed up today? Ananza the Spider pulled up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, y'all were in here asking questions. Keeping Hero Z pulled up. Skyline, my wife pulled up. I'd have been in trouble. I not mentioned my wife. I don't know what I did. So yeah, that's what we got and everything like that. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Juju Rose, but Juju got off work. I'll catch the replay. Fellow Devil Dog Juju in the building. Juju, Akogun, Bitter Root. That's all I can tell you. Akogun, Bitter Root. Bitter Root, Akogun. You won't be disappointed. That's it. We out. Thank y'all so much. Y'all take care of yourself. To my brother Daryl, get well. We gonna be praying for you, big dog. Get better soon and everything like that. To everybody else, the Rock With Me Nation, this is why we do it. And remember, you got it. We don't need anybody for anything. Since before we came into this world, our ancestors were making it do right here in this land for themselves without anybody else's assistance. They did it. We can do it. We just need to know we can do it. That said, I'm out. Till next time. In the meantime, in between time, in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.